Nepal put up a valiant performance against India in cricket at the 19th Asian Games quarterfinal match earlier this morning, while chasing a daunting victory target of 203 runs given by India. At stages of the match, Nepal did give India a scare as Dipendra Singh Airi, Sandeep Johra and Karan Keshi struck some lusty blows to raise the possibility of a huge upset. However, Nepal came up short by 23 runs as they managed to score 179 runs. Good morning, I'm Abheudaya Shrestha and these are the headlines of the hour. Nepal put up a valiant effort in the 23-run loss to India in the quarterfinals of the 19th Asian Games. Yashasvi Jaiswal scores a century as India reached the semis. CIAA files cases against 9 individuals, including Industry, Commerce and Supplies Secretary Marasini and then Finance Secretary Sharma, accuses of irregularities during the procurement of National Payment Gateway. Construction of new infrastructures in Lumini capital Deokhuri expedites, local residents wary of the new city being completely safe. And former U.S. President Trump attacks New York's Attorney General overseeing his civil fraud trial. State lawyer accuses Trump of generating more than $100 million by lying about his real estate empire. Ghanshyam Khattiwada has been elected as CPN-UML's chairperson of Koshi province. Khattiwada was victorious in the chairperson election by defeating his rival Binod Dhakal by a margin of 82 votes. Khattiwada bagged 512 votes to secure the chairperson post, while his contender Dhakal managed to claim 430 votes. Chief Election Officer Chudamani Acharya informed that 35 votes were void in the election. Khattiwada had the support of CPN-UML chairperson KP Sharma Oli in the election. Earlier, Tikaram Chemjong had already been re-elected unopposed as the vice chairperson. The post of secretary was won by Rajkumar Bhandari of the Khattiwada panel, who defeated Sailesh Lama. The 2 posts of deputy secretaries were secured by Jalbarsha Rajbangshi and Deuman Rai. For the election of the 215-member provincial committee, 73 individuals were elected unopposed, while election was held for 142 posts. Meanwhile, Gulabjang Shah has been elected as CPN-UML's chairperson of Karnali province. Shah garnered 369 votes, while his nearest contender, Meen Bahadur Shahi, secured 207 votes, and Prakash Rokaya registered only 4 votes. Likewise, Tekraj Pachai was elected the vice chairperson, and Dhruva Kumar Shahi won the post of secretary. Ravindra Raj Sharma and Ramesh Bahadur Shahi were elected deputy secretaries. All the elected office bearers are from the Gulabjang Shah panel. Meanwhile, at the ongoing closed session in Gandaki province, discussions will be held today on the reports turned in by the chairperson and secretary. It has been informed that elections will be held today itself after the conclusion of the closed session. Corruption Watchdog Commission for the Investigation of Abuse of Authority CIAA yesterday filed cases against 9 individuals, including incumbent secretary at the Ministry of Industry, Commerce and Supplies, Madhukumar Marasini, and the then Finance Secretary, Sanjay Sharma. The 9 individuals have been accused of irregularities during the procurement of National Payment Gateway some 6 years ago, which has yet to come into operation. During the procurement, Sharma was secretary at the Finance Ministry and Marasini was the chief of the Budget Department at the ministry. The 2 and 7 others have been alleged of inflating investment costs in an unnatural scale and abused state coffers. Others charged in the case are the then Director General of the Information Technology Center, Pranita Upadhyay, the then Deputy Directors Sunil Paudel and Safal Shrestha, the then Assistant Director Ramesh Pokhrel, Accounts Officers Nimbadur Oli and Rambadur Bura, and Computer Engineer Ram Sharan Gayak. The CIAA has claimed the alleged individuals have cost the government 232.7 million rupees by procuring the software but not bringing it into operation since 6 years. The authority has demanded for prison term and penalties from the 9 accused. Safal Shrestha and Neem Bahadur Oli have been alleged of releasing payments worth 1.799 million rupees for a fake training program by a consultant company. Likewise, the CIAA has said that they had paid 8.977 million rupees without consulting the government units like the Office of the Attorney General, among others, and has demanded for relevant fines and jail term. Complaints related to the local levels were the highest among those filed at the Commission for the Investigation of Abuse of Authority (CIAA) this year as well. Making public the annual report for the fiscal year 2022-23 yesterday, the anti-graft body has said that around 36% of the cases were filed against the local levels, while 14.55% cases have been registered against the Ministry of Education. Of the total 20,905 complaints registered at the CIAA in the past 1 year, the anti-graft body registered 162 corruption cases after required investigations. The cases have been filed against 6 organizations and 766 individuals. The CIAA has demanded a total fine of 1.75 billion rupees from the cases filed in the period of 1 year. Of the 162 cases, 64 are related to illegal benefits, 32 are related to bribes, while 27 are about damages of public properties. The CIAA submitted its report to President Ramchandra Paudel yesterday. Following the relocation of the Lumbini province capital to Rapti Valley of Dang, the local residents are enthused about creation of employment opportunities, market for local production, and promotion of businesses. However, they are concerned about the security of the new city of the province capital in terms of all kinds of disasters. Disagreeing with the local residents, the province government has claimed that the new city will be completely safe. The city will be built over 20 years in 4 phases with the investment of 25 billion rupees in each phase, with a total investment of 100 billion rupees. On 6th of October 2020, Rapti Valley of Dang was set the permanent capital and the province number 5 was named Lumbini. Amidst the dissatisfaction of the local residents of Butwal, the capital was switched 2 years later. The local residents then celebrated the decision in aspiration of creation of jobs, promotion of local products, and increase in business. Human movement increased drastically in Rapti Valley and the Baluang market area after the switch in the capital. Discussions then began regarding the design of the new province capital. While the local residents are enthused about development, they are equally concerned regarding the possibility of the place turning into a concrete jungle by destroying arable land. With suggestions being made on protecting the agricultural land and expansion of cities on less fertile land, the government has said that the new city will be developed by considering possible disasters and improving the condition of the local indigenous community, those under the poverty line and without land, among others. Rapti Valley faces the risk of floods, inundation, and erosion. In addition to water-induced disasters, possible pandemics are also being discussed. The province capital region, which has a population of 76,000, is facing an increasing population density. Stakeholders are expecting improvement in the economy with urbanization and creation of opportunities. Development of the city by including the experiences of local communities and considering the local resources and possible disasters can help change the face of the area. It's time now for our segment Public Pulse, where you text us with your opinion.
Public Pulse.
Here's the question. Why has the process to address the issues of the victims of loan sharks been delayed? Your options are A, delay in identification, B, administration's indifference, and C, political protection. The voting is on. Type NEWS, select your option A, B, or C, and send it to 34001 to share your opinion with us. In our Public Voice segment, we had asked people in several provinces regarding what they think should be done to ensure managed operation of the national flag carrier, Nepal Airlines Corporation. Let's take a look at what they had to say.
24 घण्टा अनलाइनमा टिकट देखिनु पर्यो र नियमित उडान हुनु पर्यो
भित्र भ्रष्टाचार हुन भएन
शक्ति र पहुँचको आधारमा कर्मचारी नियुक्ति गर्ने प्रक्रिया सिस्टमलाई चाहिँ अन्त गर्नु पर्यो
व्यवस्थापन समिति राम्रो हुनु पर्यो
अनियमित भ्रष्टाचारी गर्नेलाई कानुनी दायरामा ल्याउनु पर्यो
कर्मचारीहरू इमानदार हुनु पर्यो
सरकारले लगानी गर्नु पर्यो र त्यो अनुसारको चाहिँ परिचालन गर्नु पर्यो
राजनीतिक नेतृत्व नै सचिन जरुरी देखिन्छ
खुला प्रतिस्पर्धाबाट त्यसको व्यवस्थापन ल्याउनु पर्यो
राजनीतिक हस्तक्षेप बन्द गर्नु पर्यो
It's time now for the international updates. A defiant Donald Trump attacked New York's Attorney General and the judge overseeing his civil fraud trial as it began yesterday, with a state lawyer accusing the former president of generating more than $100 million by lying about his real estate empire. Attorney General Letitia James is seeking at least $250 million in fines, a permanent ban against Trump and his sons Donald Jr. and Eric from running businesses in New York, and a 5-year commercial real estate ban against Trump and the Trump Organization. Trump's election campaign used the start of the trial for fundraising, saying he was defending his family and reputation from New York Democrats it called corrupt tyrants. The case concerns accusations by the Attorney General that Trump inflated his assets and his own net worth from 211 to 221 to obtain favorable bank loans and lower insurance premiums. James has accused Trump of materially overvaluing assets, including his Trump Tower penthouse apartment in Manhattan, his Mar-a-Lago estate in Florida, and various office towers and golf clubs, and inflated his own fortune by as much as $2.2 billion. The United Nations Security Council yesterday authorized a foreign security mission to Haiti a year after the Caribbean country asked for help to fight violent gangs that have largely overrun its capital, Port-au-Prince. The 15-member council adopted a resolution drafted by the United States and Ecuador that authorizes the so-called Multinational Security Support Mission to take all necessary measures, code for use of force. China and Russia abstained from the vote, wary of authorizing the blanket use of force under Chapter 7 of the founding UN Charter. The remaining 13 members voted in favor. The response to Haiti's request for help was delayed due to a struggle to find a country willing to lead a security assistance mission. That's all for the moment. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.